Okay, today we will discuss short-term decision making, topic 3. So under short-term decision making, okay, these are the lesson outcomes that you have to be able to know at the end of the lesson. Okay, so you should be able to know about relevant and irrelevant costs, okay, other types of classifications of costs, and 4 types of decision making. Okay, so decision making process here, okay, will be the most important things in MA, because it will identify, okay, the management to choose the right activities, okay, and then at the right time and at the right place in order to gain profit maximization. So it involves with the choice between alternative courses of action. So that means we have more than one course of action, so we have to choose. So how to choose? We have to measure either in terms of profitability or cost saving. We choose the highest profit or the lowest cost alternative. So under relevant cost, okay, under introduction, under decision making, so the most important thing is about relevant costs and revenues, and also irrelevant costs and revenue. So what is relevant cost and revenue? It will be the future costs and revenue that will be changed by decision. So if we have two alternatives, so the alternative 1 will give you different profit, alternative 2 will be different profit. So it will change by decision. Whereas irrelevant cost revenue would not be affected by decision. So whatever decision you make, the cost or the revenue is still same. Okay. Okay, so this is a summary from the previous slide. Okay, relevant cost, that means cost for the future, paid for the future. It involves with the future cash flow, either cash inflow or outflow. And then it include additional cost and revenue if you have additional production units or sales unit. Examples is variable cost. When the number of units produced increase, the variable cost will increase. So variable cost is one of examples of relevant cost. Irrelevant cost is all past or sunk cost. That means cost that already been spent. Okay, so those costs that do not involve additional cash spending. So even though there is expenses but no cash spending, example is depreciation. Okay, and also overhead absorbed. The total overhead absorbed will be same. Just how you absorb differently based on different basis. Okay, so this is other ways to classify the cost. The first one, controllable and uncontrollable cost. So this actually you have discussed in MAF251. Controllable, that means the cost that cost center manager has the power to determine how much to be spent. Okay, example is advertising expenses. It's under influenced by marketing manager, whereas training expenses under human resource cost center manager. Under uncontrollable cost, that means the cost that influenced by outside parties. Okay, such as the price of direct material controlled by supplier or the market. Okay, and then examples of rental controlled by landlord. Okay, so what is sunk cost? Sunk cost is the cost that have been created by decision in the past. Okay, so it cannot be changed by decision in the future. So that's why this is irrelevant cost. So it's also called as past cost, historical cost, or irrecoverable cost. Example here is the net book value of equipment that you already bought before. Okay, notional cost. Notional cost is a hypothetical cost that taken into account in a particular situation to represent a benefit enjoyed by entity in the respect of no actual expenses is incurred. Okay, example, if you pay the rental, if you have premises for the business, you pay the rental for the business. That means for the premises, that means you pay for yourself. So notional cost is irrelevant cost. So the next one will be opportunity cost. So what is opportunity cost? So this is the most important cost in decision making, because the opportunity cost will be the benefit that you have to forgone or lost when alternative is rejected. So if you have two decisions here, so one decision will give different will be changed the decision. Okay, so even though opportunity cost does not involve the cash expenditure, it's still relevant to decision. Okay, the next one, committed cost. Committed cost is a locked-in cost, those costs that have not been incurred but will be incurred in the future on decision that have already been made. So this cost incurred when a resources is used. Example here is at the planning and design stage of a product. Okay, and design of the product, designing stage. So designing stage, you have to have the cost, but if you decide to manufacture, okay, the product, so it will incur the manufacturing stage. So the actual cost actually is at the manufacturing stage. Whatever decision you make, whether you want to manufacture or you do not want to manufacture, the designing cost at design stage already been spent. So committed cost will be irrelevant cost. So this is another decision where you lease an apartment for a year. Let's say you sign agreement to lease apartment for 1 year, but after 8 months you want to leave the apartment, but you still have to pay for the balance 4 months. It means that you have committed to pay for 1 year rental. Okay, the importance of qualitative factors. Before that, we refer to quantitative factors, measurement, that means to gain the highest profit or to save the money. Even though we consider about the quantitative factors, qualitative factors is also important to be considered in the decision. So this qualitative, that means cannot be expressed in monetary terms. Okay, so example is product reputation, employees moral, customers loyalty. Okay, if you have 3 branches, branch A, branch B, branch C, so you have to decide to close down branch C. So if you close down branch C, what will happen? So it will lead to redundancies and decline in employee moral. So employees moral is one of the qualitative factors to be considered, okay, in your decision. Okay, we have 4 types of decision making: limiting factors decision, make or buy, drop or add a segment, accept or reject special order. So the next one, we will see decision of limiting factors. Thank you.